Good evening, everybody, and welcome back again to another live show on the channel. It is match preview for tomorrow's Carabao Cup game at home against Manchester City in the third round at St James's Park. Joined by Mason, as always. How you doing, Mason?
Not too bad.
And we've got Martin back from the Mancunian Way. How you doing as well, Martin?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Thanks for having us.
No problem at all. Well, guys, you know the usual drill. If you do enjoy tonight's show, remember to hit the thumbs up. Keeps us up those those search results. So please do hit the likes if you do enjoy tonight's show. Please, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy what goes on this channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so, and it does help the channel grow as well. And, of course, the bell notification to let you know whether on the day it's a live show or a pre-recorded video as well. So make sure you hit that bell to make sure you are notified. If you want to donate, we have Super Chats available. So hit the $ if you want to give something to the channel and if you want to become a member of the channel for just 99p. Just hit the join button. If you are a member of the channel, you will be put into a prize draw as well. We'll dive into a couple of comments that have come in. Lewis says, I've got my ticket for the Champions League. Last time I checked, I've not got mine yet, so it might have come through, but nice one, Lewis. And the Wolfman says, evening, Pedro, Mighty Mason, and Martin. Hope you're doing well. We'll start with you, Mason. So, challenging game tomorrow, but Eddie Howe, you do believe, it looks like he said in his press conference, he's going to rotate the side.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a good opportunity to rotate the squad, as some players hasn't had much game time so far this season.
Yep.
Obviously, and it's a good opportunity as well to give some of the young under 23s players a chance as well. I mean, they played at Brighton on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing the likes of, like, obviously Lewis Miley, his brother Jamie. I mean, I can't think of any more, but them are the two stand out. Obviously Alex Murphy's injured, so yeah, I probably think that Lewis Miley will get started tomorrow.
It'll be interesting as well. I mean,
I think he deserves a crack of the whip against Man City.
Yeah. What about either Livramento or Hall as well, Mason?
I think you'll start Hall, but I'm not sure about Livramento. But if Trippier's puts his hands up and says, I want to rest and give Tino a chance because he's young and needs Saki in time for his future development. And yeah, I feel like if Trippier puts his hands up and says, I want to give Tino a chance, fair play to him, but I feel like Trippier will start unless he does that.
Could well be. I mean, attacking wise as well, Mace. What about we'll go midfield, possibly midfield. Do you expect Tonali to come in for this one as well?
Possibly, yes. I think you'll start Tonali, but I feel like you'll start Anderson and Miley.
Could well do. What about Isak? Do you think he might come in from the start? Possibly Murphy is another one. Could Gordon keep his place?
Yeah, I'll probably start Gordon. Isak and probably start Murphy as well. But yeah, I feel like we'll start them because we'll need it to try and break Man City's defense. Whoever they put in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. Mine came in the last 5 minutes, says Lewis. Nice one. Wolf says, what team does Martin think City will put out? Well, we were saying, Martin, that Pep was Pep going to rotate as well. A lot of us thinking he was playing a bit of mind games, but when we were saying it on the preview on your show, Martin, that you believe he's going to do the same as well.
I don't know what he's going to do. I'm absolutely baffled because our EDS are playing in the EFL Trophy.
And they're 2-0 down.
And we've not actually rested anybody.
Mm.
Which kind of tells us we're going up with a strongish team, which we're kind of stuck with a little bit because got 5 or 6 injuries.
Yeah.
Our small squad as it is, like we discussed last night. We've got a 20-man squad and 4 of them are goalies. So you might see the ones who are on the bench tonight in that EFL trophy may be on the bench tomorrow night up at Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, with the rules, they're not allowed to play within 24 hours of each other. So, yeah, it sounds like, he did his presser today. Grealish is going to play. Calvin Phillips is going to play. Expected Rico Lewis. Ortega will be in that.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis. Nathan Acker, Sergio Gomez, possibly Gavardio. He's not had a lot of game time. He's arrived. He's still fitting in. Kovacic will play some sort of minutes. It's the striking thing where I'm intrigued at.
Yeah.
Because I don't want either of them to play. I don't want Alvarez or Haaland to play. At least we haven't got anybody else. Oh, and I think the young Oscar Bob will play. But I don't know. Like I said, I love this competition. I want to win it, but I know we can't win it. So I don't know what's about it.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing, this.
You were saying this as well because the fact is, when it comes to if Man City get in the quarterfinals, they've also got to.
I think I'm getting a game.
I mean, they've got this competition over in Saudi Arabia, and it clashes with the quarterfinals as well.
Yeah, Club World Cup is we're playing on the 19th of December. And the Carabao Cup quarterfinal is week commencing the 18th of December. So all our 20-man squad will be in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And a lot of our fans will be. So God knows what that situation will be. And the thing is, people will say, well, they'll move it. They never moved it for Liverpool.
Nope.
They didn't move it for United. And if they didn't move it for United or Liverpool, they sure as hell ain't moving it for us. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe, by the sounds of it, what you're saying, it sounds like nobody wants to win tomorrow. Just someone wants to go out.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm hoping we'll go for it because considering Mason, we got to the final last year. We just missed out on it. We want that first trophy at some point, Mason, under the new ownership, which I think we should be going for the Carabao Cup because we're not going to win the Premier League, Mason. We'll not win the Champions League as well. So why not give us an opportunity to go for the to try and see if we can win the Carabao Cup this time?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends whether Man United like go out and like halfway through. But it just depends who. If we go on that run again, if either Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, and Chelsea, well, if they still play shit, but I mean, if we go back to the final, and if any of the top 6 aren't there, I feel like we'll have a good chance, but we'll have to play up. We'll have to play out of our skins.
Yeah, we will.
If we don't play a top 6 team in that final, because I feel like Eddie Howe wants to play in that final. To go. I mean, play go. He'll want to go and play in that final again and win it.
Yes,
because that Man United game in February was a sucker punch because
it was
2 goals were cost were.
Yeah, it was. David's got his cup ticket, but not any seat. All right, fair enough. I've got my seat for tomorrow evening. Pete, Mason, and Martin in the chat. Hope you're well, Wayne. You're just the opposite corner for me, David, because I'm in the Leasers. He's in Raw FF. Cool up, you see. Right, hi, Matty Mag says, hi, Peter, Mason, and Martin. The guest looks like a Russian mafia. Oh, that's a bit thingy, Matty Mag.
I wish you had their money.
I can imagine. One of my friends who lives in the same street as we. Evening, everyone. Hope you're well, Tom. Evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. It was me. I would just concentrate on the Premier League, the FA Cup, in the Champions League. I think we should go for this competition again, Lewis. I might just. Well, Peter, don't know. We throw tomorrow's. Don't you think we should throw tomorrow's game, push the Champions League games? No, I don't. I think we should be trying to go for this. And you said as well, Mon, you would rather take the Carabao Cup over this Club World Cup as well.
I would. I know the club won't. The club will want the Club World Cup because it's the prestige and everything that comes with it. And we haven't won it before. I mean, the thing is, we are going to be in the new revamp one in 24-25 because we've already got enough points to qualify for that automatically because we've got the most coefficient points in terms of, the last 5 years. We're top of the UEFA rankings, so we're automatically in that. So the thing is, it's not like a one-time thing.
No.
This isn't like, the only opportunity we're going to get of winning it. Mm-hmm. To me, I'm always domestic trophies.
Yeah.
Always win at home first. The problem is, obviously, your owners and your fans, it's similar to us. Your fans and your owners will have different things. Your owners will not be that bothered about the Carabao because it doesn't bring the money in that the Champions League brings it.
Well, it does, yeah.
You're going to want the money from the Champions League where you get further and everything else. The Carabao Cup's nice, and we love it. I love it. To me, it gives you that bounce towards the second part of the season.
Yeah.
Go to Wembley. We won it 3 on the bounce. We want to break that record for most wins a bit. But I just don't know what he's going to do because I've had a look at the training pictures today. I've had a look at the EDS team tonight. He seems to be going as strong as anything. He's got Docker in training, Foden's in training, Gabardio's in training. So we may be going full 11, which baffles me a little bit because we can't afford any more injuries. But the trouble is we haven't got anybody else to replace them.
That's the thing, isn't it? I mean, you've got Grealish coming back, so he's Pep will want to get minutes from him.
Same with Kovacic.
Yep, same with Kovacic as well. Of course, Rodri suspended. Do you think it's going to be a bit of a loss, not in terms of tomorrow's game, but the other two games he's going to miss as well?
No, I think we'll be fine. I think I think Calvin Phillips will play tomorrow, and he'll play Wolves Saturday, and then it's in Calvin Phillips' hands now. This is the opportunity he's been crying out for. He's now going to get the opportunity, and what he's got to do tomorrow is go and just calm, relax. Because the thing is, he can't be Rodri.
No,
Rodri's the best CDM in world football. You are not going to be Rodri. So there's no point in going with the mindset of I'm going to be Rodri because you can't be.
Well, and plus Calvin, he hasn't played for a long time as well.
No, he's got to be Calvin. He's got to do what he can do, and he's got to be the Calvin that he was at Leeds United, playing murder ball under Bielsa. He can't be doing what he's doing now. At the moment, and I've always said it, he looks like a kid who's won a raffle ticket went to play Besiktas. He looks starstruck at the moment.
Yep.
He's walked in and gone, wow, I'm with the European champions. He's absolutely starstruck. And he's got to get past that and get that he's part of it. He's part of the squad. Because there's a player there. There's 100% a player there and a very good player.
Yeah.
We don't throw 45 million quid around for no reason. He was the best player at Leeds United.
Yep.
So he's got to start believing that.
That's it.
And tomorrow's his opportunity. Wolves is the Arsenal game. I think we'll have Bernardo back, so we'll probably go Bernardo and Kovacic or Bernardo and Nunez. I don't think Calvin will play against Arsenal. I think it's too big a game.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we'll see. It's in his hands.
Absolutely. We'll go back to the Rodri sending off. I mean, I think I watched that it probably was a foul, but the way Rodri reacted, I mean, you can't be doing that now in this day in football.
No, it was stupid. It was naive. Forest couldn't beat us footballing wise.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we contend with when we get to the Etihad. Everyone comes to try and kick us because they can't beat us footballing wise.
Yeah.
So they come and try and kick us, and it's how you react to that. You've got to be a little bit more switched on and not fall for it. The Forest player, I can't remember who it was now. What's his name?
Gibbs White.
Yeah, Gibbs White. Yeah, he did get what he wanted. He did foul Rodra, but I'm not even going to say let Anthony Taylor do his job because Anthony Taylor was absolutely garbage. But we all know in the City camp, we all know who he supports, and we are, don't believe this. I support Altrincham, load of crap because it is. It's a load of crap. Doesn't support his whole family and Man United season ticket holders, but he just happens to be at Altrincham. No, garbage. We know who you support. We're not stupid. But it was garbage. And
he's not the greatest.
There was a few players who were getting kicked.
Yeah.
But you can't react like you did with stupid Rodri, but he needs a rest. He can't play 60 games anymore.
Yeah. All right, fellas, up you well, Predator. Tottenham Mason, my grannies could beat Spurs. Hoping to see Hall tomorrow. I'm hoping to see Hall tomorrow, Mason. See, we've got this lad in on loan for a reason. It's now time to stop playing the lad. He had a bit of time coming on against Sheffield United. Give him that chance.
The kid's a Newcastle fan.
Yep.
Oh, he obviously he was born down in Slough, and he's got family who's up from up here. But the kid's a Newcastle fan. He's black and white through and through. He'll want to play. Get a start tomorrow with that atmosphere bouncing. Yes, and it's a Carabao Cup, but he'll want to try and get to the next round, and he'll want to try and put his heart and sleeve for that badge.
Yep. Because
obviously it's a shame. It's a shame because Dan Burns also a Newcastle fan as well, but Eddie Howe has to make hard decisions, but. And obviously, credit to Dan Burn, but I think Dan Burn needs a rest, and that's why we need to start giving Lewis Hall some minutes.
Yeah, and possibly Tito Livramento as well. We've heard news about Harvey Barnes' injury. It doesn't look a good one, and we're just waiting to hear if Harvey Barnes is going to need surgery after that. So if he does require surgery, I think we could be seeing him out for a very long time, couple of months maybe. That's what has been going around to say about that. Barnes could be missing for a while. Hopefully it's not too, he doesn't require the surgery, but we'll wait and find out. But it didn't look good when he come off. Hi, Tony. Hope you're well.
Tony.
And he said, sorry, I meant Martin, not guest. All right. Pete, Mason and Martin, hope you're all well. Hope you're well, Ian. Have we been on the BL lately as well, Ian? Or's the missus been having a pop at you? That's always what she's been doing. There's so little money in the Carabao Cup. It's not a lot of money, is it, Martin, in the Carabao Cup?
And you only get about 2 million for winning it.
Ian says, thumbs up. Where's your tan, Pete? Factor 50 all over, was it, mate? Gee. No, I think a bit of I think it's my arms that have called the sun the most, actually. But I
was too busy in the bar.
And not to mention when I landed back in Newcastle, it absolutely hoided with rain as well. So that wasn't good to see you, Tony. It's only 100k for winning the League Cup, is it? Okay. 1-0 to Gateshead, I presume that is. David's got his own team for the Champions League. How are you getting the town on Wednesday night? Well, the buses don't start. Oh, I'll have to look at arrangements for the
buses aren't on strike. The buses are just normal tomorrow.
Yeah, it's from the 30th.
It's Friday when they're going on strike. Greedy bastards.
Predator, I don't think Man City want to win this trophy with it conflicting with the Club's Cup. I just think Pep's won't risk injuries. Well, you were saying that as well, Martin.
The problem is we haven't got anybody else.
We
have to go with the 11 we've got. With no Bernardo, with no John Stones. There's so many people out. So, and like I said, we've probably got the smallest squad in the league. Which is the way Pep likes it. You know, we have this fallacy that City have got this huge squad and it's a lot of garbage. We've actually got the smallest squad. We've registered 20 players and 4 of them are goalies. It tells you everything. We're not even registered 25. It tells you everything you need to know. For some weird reason, we just wanted to. Pep just wants this small squad, but because they're so versatile, you've got one player who can play 4 or 5 positions.
Yep.
And normally, if you get an injury or 2, you can swap everyone around, and it's when you get 4 and 5 injuries like we've got now.
That's it. Yeah, you were saying. Morgan says, "Can you see us top 4 end of season and who else?" I think it finished just a bit out because that was because of the Champions League.
6.
I think
I've got you.
6. Yeah.
I think Liverpool. I think it'll be us and Liverpool because I think Liverpool will be our title contenders this year. Arsenal. And you know what? I've got Tottenham in it.
Tottenham.
Poster has got them playing as a team.
Did well in the derby as well.
They seem to have got rid of that game. And that's no dig at Newcastle. It was, I think I mentioned it on one of the review shows we did a few months back, Pete. Liverpool were always going to come back.
Yeah.
Liverpool weren't just going to disappear. You know, Chelsea, the ones who are disappearing. The problem is you've lost them 3. Yeah. And not saying that's the effect. To get in top 4, you can't lose 5 or 6, 7 games. And so you've either got to go on some remarkable run or beat Arsenal home and away.
Yep.
You mean you can do it. 100% you can do it. It's just you've given Liverpool, Arsenal, and us have all started unbeaten.
Yep, that's it.
That's the problem because it's one of them you don't get. That Liverpool result could come back and hurt you only because you don't want to. I have this belief if you can't beat your rivals, you don't lose against them. Take the point and get out of town.
Yep.
And again, that's no dig. It's such a balancing act between the Champions League and the league.
It is, yeah.
It really is. It really is a balancing act.
Yep. Let's not forget how good Calvin Phillips was in the Euros, and he was decent for England the other week. Man City, the only team in Manchester, have 25 plus class players. Plus mint games, hard game tomorrow, absolutely.
We don't have 25. We don't have 25. I wish we did.
That's it. But you're getting the injuries on helping as well, are they? Nice to get Martin on. He's a Manchester fan with a Manchester accent. Can't see I've seen one from the Salford Reds. Hey.
Yeah. Trafford.
Yeah. Mike Dean supports Tranmere, but doesn't he... some of his family are Liverpool ticket holders as well.
His kids are season ticket holders.
I think they are, yes.
It makes me laugh when they do that. All my family's at a certain club, but I've just managed to go to the little club down the road. Of course you have. Like, give over. You know what I mean? What are they supposed to do? I mean, I do get it because they've got to support someone. They are humans.
Oh, yeah.
But what they can't... It's why I'd never want to be a ref.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do. It's so hard.
It is, isn't it? Like the Scouse prick who supported Tranmere. Hi, Peter Mason Arnold. Hope you're well. Coffee. Pete there saying after New Year, bud. On tonight, Pete, mate, but just a few. Okay, Ian. What we on tonight then, Ian, I wonder? Hey, and can't believe you took an old lady to Grands Right. No, I didn't. Oh, apparently it's 1-0 Man United.
See, that's my fear here, Pete, is we get through, we go all the way to the quarterfinals and we get them at the Swamp and we've got to roll our under-18s out because you'll never hear the end of it off that lot.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know because then again, if we beat them with our under-18s, that might be even funnier. So, I don't know. I just don't see the league moving anything for us. Because it's around that Christmas period, and where can you fit that another quarterfinal tie-in?
Yep.
Before we fly out, because we're going to have to fly out about 3-4 days before we're due to play in the competition, just to acclimatise up.
That's it. Ian says, I've heard Foden is getting rested, Martin. Is that true? Or
Training today.
Training today.
He may be on the bench. See, it depends what you mean. Foden, Haaland, and Alvarez, if they don't play, they'll be on the bench. Because they're going to have to, otherwise we will literally have no bench. they'll drag me out. They'll drag me out the stand tomorrow and put me on the bench. If anybody else in
there. Top 4 is all we need this season for UEFA Champions League, isn't it? Yes, it is. I fancy 2 on Newcastle, but I can't see. I think Man City will win 3-0.
Welcome for that, making it top 5. It was us that had the reason we've now got 5.
Don't worry, man. I've predicted 6 this season due to squad depth. So even Ian is saying 6 as well. So, Martin, great getting your honest opinion. That's what it's all about. We lost twice to Liverpool, but still finished above them. We did.
It's different Liverpool all this year.
It is, yeah.
Different Liverpool.
His sons all have season tickets. The bent figure. Mike Dean's a proven liar and cheat, as his recent interview shows. I don't know. We wasn't.
Jammy bastards. Sorry, I'm just United have scored again.
Oh, it's 2-0 now.
Yeah.
Who's got the second? Casemiro.
Etek Rodra.
Oh. Michael, all of us should just pretend to support Ashington. He does, because we would all him like to referee a game, but he just can't. Martin, I don't reckon Spurs will get top 4 and bottle it as always. Liverpool will get a spot, and Man U, they are miles off.
No, I think Spurs are looking very different. I think they've got a manager now who's got them as a team. I think getting rid of Harry Kane was the best thing they could have done. Takes away this one-man team. Maddison's gone in and fitted like a glove.
Yeah,
he seems to have got some back again. And the thing is, they're showing something they've not shown in about 10 years, and that's resilience. Yeah. That's all thanks to the manager.
That's it. I said Man United will finish outside the top 6.
Oh, I've got United. United will finish 4th from bottom.
You hope they do. Exactly, Tom. Yabba, thanks for your 5. He's gone 5-0. I can't see that happening, Yabba, but I'd like to see you having the optimism. You might as well play your under-17s, but can they play though, Martin? Are they
playing tonight?
Playing tonight.
Playing against Barnsley right now, so they're not allowed under FA rules, unless they've changed that rule, but you're not allowed to play within 2 games within 24 hours, I don't think.
That's it. No, I don't think you can. 2-0 Man United. Ian says, could you see like an old school David Dunn centre-back, mate? See, that's to you, Martin.
Well, I look like David Dunn.
Could you say like an old school?
David Dunn thought he was a cam. Thought he was a number 8.
I thought he was a midfielder.
He wasn't a back.
I don't think he was ever a centre back.
Because they had him in the middle and Damien Duff on the wing.
Yeah,
I'm showing me age now. I can go further back.
I'll be happy with any European places, but only worry about having to travel to weird places in Europe. Says Coffee. Spurs have got a good momentum now and have a good manager, great players, good football. Yeah. Spurs looking good forward, but still weak at the back for me. Yeah. Michael Oliver did referee in Newcastle game. He was in the Cellar Cup yesterday when we played Fiorentina. He did all right, yeah. Yes, that's right. It's in a friendly. Who was the last heaviest defeat that City had in recent years? I don't think any team has scored more than 3 against them.
Last time we conceded more than 1 goal was January this year. So we're getting on to 10 months. So the last time we conceded more than 1 goal in a game. We just like defending at the moment. And by the way, 5-0, no chance. They're not with Gavardio at the back. Gavardio is like a Rolls Royce of a centre-back. See, even with our back line tomorrow, it's still going to be decent. Because there'll be no Diaz. Still got Ake to come in. Kanji can come in. Walker won't play. So you've got Rico Lewis, who's more than an adequate replacement. The only thing is probably Sergio Gomez.
Yeah.
He plays left wing or left back. We don't really play left back and right back anymore. Yeah. We play this silly, well, not silly, I love it, but others hate it.
I think we will see pens tomorrow. I don't want it to go to penalties. That's
No,
the
I
thing.
want to get home before 2 a.m. Thanks.
Because you're up for the game, Martin, aren't you?
I'm not getting back at 3 and 4 a.m. Sack that off.
Oh, as well. So right. So Coffee's going 2-1 Newcastle. So again, Martin, what's actually one thing? I was going to say, Mason. I don't know if you watched the show yesterday on Martin's channel. That Gary thinks he's going to play Target. To me, Target should not be playing in there.
I heard that because I watched a bit of it yesterday. I don't think he'll start Target tomorrow.
I don't think Target should be playing at the moment. His head's not in the right place.
Nah, in the way he played in pre-season, nah.
He hadn't had a good preseason. That Brighton game, he looked absolutely disinterested as well.
And he was shit against a National League team.
Gated. Wasn't I? Didn't have the greatest. Hi, Peter. How are you, Newcastle? I think we will see penalties tomorrow. Again, I don't want penalties as well. So, Martin, what's your starting 11 that Pep's going to go with tomorrow?
It's changed. It's changed since his press conference, and now I've seen that EBS team.
Okay.
He'll go Ortega, Gomez, Ake, Gabardio, and Rico Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'll be Calvin Phillips, Oscar Bob on the right. I'm just trying to think who was going to play in midfield. He may start Kovacic. I'm trying to think who else he might play. He probably might even see Nunes.
Mm-hmm.
He's not had a lot of game time. It's going to be Nunes or Foden. One of the two.
Yep.
Like
Mm-hmm.
one plays, the other one won't. He'll be on the bench. Grealish, I think he'll play Haaland.
You think he's going to go with Haaland now?
He's going to have to play one of them. Alvarez, Haaland. We haven't got anybody else to put up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is it Wilson or Isaac? Or have you got another young striker you can bring in?
I think it'll be Isak for me.
We've literally, it sounds so daft, but yeah, I mean, if it's Haaland, I think we'll win. Because Haaland just, it depends what you play. This is what I mean. It's such a weird one because, look, I honestly thought he'd arrested some more EDS tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't, and they're getting beat as well. So
yep.
I don't have they read it? I don't know what he's thinking is behind it. Is it we try and win tomorrow, and we'll get the players back, and we'll try and rotate and see where because we haven't heard if the league have made any decision. We're waiting on the EFL to see whether we can move any games around. That's what we're waiting on. But I don't know. It's one I said, like I said to you last night. I don't want to go up there, win, get all the way to the quarters, and then we have to throw our kids out.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that because then it's unfair on you or whoever else we get later on because we can't win it because of the stupid rule of not, of the dates.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, that was long-winded. But
I don't worry about it.
I really, it's a weird one because we haven't got anyone we can rest.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know.
Lewis says, have you heard who the referee is? It's Chris Kavanagh.
Yeah. I don't know who he supports.
I have no idea, but he's apparently it's another referee from Manchester as well. But not one that I highly rate. Roy Hodgson has slowly turned into Deirdre Rashid. 2-0 Gateshead. Or is it, I think it's 3-0 now, isn't it?
It's not. It's got choked off offside.
So it's 2-0 still.
No, 1-0.
Can I ask your chat what I asked you last night, Pete?
Yeah, of course.
Because, like I said, I'm intrigued with it. Go out of this and carry on in the Champions League and get out the group, or win this and go out the Champions League.
I said the cup, didn't I?
Yeah.
Me and Gary said the cup.
Me, you and Gary were on the same wavelength to get that first trophy under your belt.
Get that trophy, yeah. Because we know we'll not win the Premier League, and I can't see us winning the Champions League as well. So I think if we win something like the Carabao Cup, there's the trophy of our first trophy in such a very long time as well.
Because this is where, as fans, you will start not going against your owners or your club.
Oh,
but
no.
It will, the way you think and the club think will be very different.
Yep.
because they'll be thinking about the riches that come with the Champions League, especially if you get out of the group. Because you had such a positive result against AC Milan.
Yep.
I was thinking, is it, we can build on it. Because in all fairness, as a fan, you want the cup. You want, like us in 2011, getting that FA Cup was the kickstart to go on and win the league.
Yeah, that's it. It was.
It's such a balance in that. And you end up, this is where you end up debating about the soul of your club. You're like, what are they after?
Yeah.
And even we've done it. We've sat there and there's a lot of City fans who've gone, the soul of the club's gone.
That's it.
It's a weird one.
Wolf says, I don't want to see Dummett. Do you think Dummett could come in, Mason, or do you think he's not?
You'll probably be on the bench, but I don't think you'll start no more.
Lewis has just said the gates of goals being ruled off, so that's all right. Hi guys, hope you're well, Clarky. Too many beers, lads. I meant David May, but he was the Salford Reds.
Don't ever compare me to that idiot ever again.
Oh,
I've not got blonde hair for one. Do I look blonde?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Can't wait for the full match tomorrow because I made a bit of a cock up with the group thing. Escape the group in the Champions League, says Wolf. Win this every time, says Ian. Champions League, escape the group. Champions League will be 5 to 10 years away, says Ian. That's a good point, yeah. We need to develop big game mentality. That means playing the best teams in the Champions League. I've got to mention this Man City, a proper team in Manchester, not like the little team down the road, because that was not the original game.
Nope, Newton Heath. Newton Heath was in Manchester, but we were St. Mark's. Believe it or not, as any Arsenal fans watching, we won a trophy before you were even made. Sorry. No, I always say, because Arsenal fans tell you no history. I'm like, we won an FA Cup before you were even invented, mate. No, yeah, we were Newton Heath, and then I think we were St. Mark's. Then we were Hardwick, St. Mark's, Hardwick, and then became Manchester City.
Yep, that's it. I mean, what was the same thing out with Man United fans not being from Manchester, because obviously a lot of them are from London.
It's the same with us now. And it will be the same with you in 10 years.
Yeah. And
trust me, honestly, you look at my Twitter timeline, you'll have the exact same arguments in 5 years.
That's it. Ian, the quadruple is on, man. Let's have it, Andrew B. I always wondered the FA Cup being so close for many times, but we always seem to butcher it still. 2-1 win. Mourinho will score 20 top volley. That Greece would do a zigzaggy run and equalise before Lewis Miley bullet to the underside and score. Then City to hit the post in the dying minutes. Interesting coffee.
But when did Coffee become a fortune teller? He's like got zigzag runs at the post. All we need is now the minutes.
He's a big fan of Jacob Murphy, I can tell you that as well.
It doesn't go into detail when he comes on our show like that, you know.
No, he doesn't actually. Well, then we'll be Mason. We'll walk through what you think, Eddie. We will think Eddie Howe is going to go with for tomorrow. So Mason in goal, is he keeping Pope, or do you think he's changing that up?
I think he'll start Dubravka, to be honest.
So he's going to go with Dubravka.
Oh, it means we can boo him.
Oh, because he played, was it Man United on loan?
He was on loan. He was on loan to the Rags last year, so we can boo him.
A lot of
That's if you can hear us up there, because you won't be able to hear us probably up there.
Do you know, we didn't like him when he went to Manchester United as well.
You still got Karius?
Yes.
I like youth academy. Well, say youth academy, we bought him as a youth player.
See, I think Harris is a good keeper. I don't think he's that bad of a keeper. Yeah. But
you'll never walk alone unless you are called Karius.
So you think it's Dubravka, you said, Mason, in goal?
Aye.
Okay, then. Right, I'll take right back, and I think this man will get a first start for Livramento. Hopefully he does. Give him the minutes. He's a young lad. We're signing him for quite a bit of money as well. Give him that opportunity.
What side is he on? Sorry, I'm just what side?
Right back. He's normally right back, but he can play left back as well.
Doku plays, he might have twisted by the end of that.
Oh, we'll see. But left back, so right back, I'm going to say it's Tino Livramento. Okay, Mason, who goes one of the centre back roles?
You know what? I'm going to go with Shaw.
Oh, you're keeping Fabian Schär.
I wasn't going to start him, but I feel like if he starts Haaland and Alvarez, I think he's going to start Shaw.
Okay, then. Right, then.
I think he's going to stop. And now you've got the next centre back, but I feel like he's going to keep Shaw and Botman.
Okay, then. Right, I think this man will keep his place, Bob Botman. He is one of our best centre backs in as well. So, again, if we're up against Holland or Alvarez, he might want to have to keep. Eddie Howe might want to keep Sven Botman in there as well. So,
good defender,
really good defender, absolutely. Okay, then, Mason, left back.
It's got to still hold. I mean,
I want to give
why
him
pay all that money when he's not going to get the
well, it's a loan, but we have the obligation to buy. But yeah, I can understand. Give him that game time.
And you'll be pleased if he starts tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He was Chelsea's best player against us in this competition last year.
He's been very good. He made his debut when we beat Chelsea as well last season, and he had a very good game for them as well. And I'm up to my comments. Glory Hunters, not you, Martin. I got those lottery numbers too. Coffee. The hardcore of City fans are still local. When I go to see Manchester every month, I never see any red, just blue, mate. So there you are. So
I've seen a few when I was in Manchester, Man United fans.
Oh, does enjoy the stairs, Martin. Sorry, you've done it before.
No, I'm getting the left. I've got a disabled badge, so I'm going in the left. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
I'm sending my lad up the stairs.
Oh, how old's your little lad?
He's 13. Sending him up the stairs.
Oh, wow. That's harsh, that. All the sales Murphy Livramento. Okay. Carrius is just decent for his misses. Oh, Jesus, Ian.
Oh.
Who will be captain if Jamal Lascelles and Trippier doesn't play? That's an interesting one, actually. I'm not sure. I've had some predictions come true, like Newcastle 6, Spurs 1, Newcastle 5, West Ham 1, Murphinho volleys, Isak, ziggy-zaggy runs. Where do you get all these ziggy-zaggy runs? Okay, right, we'll go into midfield now. And I think this man will start Tonali. I think he's going to come in for me. I think Bruno may be on there, put to the bench here for this game, but we'll wait and see. But I think Tonali's going to come in for this game. Okay, Mason, another one in centre midfield. Anderson. So he could keep his place. He did very well against Sheffield United as well. Again, we've got injuries there. We're still without Joe Linton, I think. There's been rumours of pictures of him possibly training, but I don't think Joe Linton is going to be back. And
I thought you were weakening down. You said Eddie Howe said he was weakening down. You put nearly all your 11 in here.
Well,
said Harley Botman.
Well, Tonali didn't start on Sunday. But we've gone with Livramento. Okay, the next one. So you think Anderson, the next one, I think the last in the midfield, and I'm going to give a go with this man, Lewis Smiley. I think he might come in for this one as well. So
he looks about 12.
It looks very easy.
How old's he?
He's about
17, I think.
17.
Wow.
16, 17, I think.
Really young.
Give Miley a chance, so the Miley in for me. Okay, then. If Longstaff plays, I will give him the captains. Why not? Maybe Longstaff, but he's played Tonali, Anderson, and Miley. 17. Yep, he is 17 years old. Right then.
12.
Just a bit. Okay, so now the attacking three. So Mason starting on the right.
Murphinho.
I think Murphy will start this one. I think as well. I think I'd take Miggy out, Almiron out. And I thought Murphy was really good against AC Milan as well. So, again, give Murphy that opportunity as well. Right on the left-hand side, I'm going to stick with this man, Anthony Gordon. I think he might play because he came off the bench. And plus, we've got Harvey Barnes out injured, so we know he's definitely not going to be playing in that game. So I'm going to go with Anthony Gordon. And his brother is 20. Yes, he is. Okay, and the last one up front, Mason, in the middle.
Isak.
Yeah, I think Isak is going to start in the middle up front. So I think Wilson will be on the bench because I think he'll start against Burnley for me. So, yeah. Well, Cloggy thinks Richie's going to come in. Do you think Richie's going to come in?
No. He'll be on the bench, but he won't start.
This would have been a great game for Jeff Hendrick and Chris Wood, says Andrew. Oh.
He had a stinker against Swansea on Saturday for Sheffield Wednesday.
Did he?
Stinker.
Just shows why we desperately want him off the wage bill anytime soon, don't we?
I nearly fell out of my chair on Saturday when my lad told me Forest had spent 17 million on Wood.
Really?
I beg your pardon? Yeah, 17 million. I'm like, how does he get nearly 40 million pounds worth of a fee between two clubs? That's mad.
It is, isn't it? So Jesus Christ. Richie 100%. I don't think Richie's going to come in. Every game Jeff Hendrick has is a stinker. League should sponsor him. The thing is, Jeff Hendrick only scores pretty much worldies outside the box, doesn't he? And he went down with Redden last season as well.
And he's bottom of the table with Sheffield Wednesday.
Piss off, I want to have Richie and the team clock. Oh, that's a bit thingy, Lewis.
No, way.
Richie.
Language, come on, Lewis. Family friendly show. Oh, yeah.
That'll do, mate. Sorry, Burnley are stuffing Neville's team.
Oh, are they? Salford.
I love it when company, you know. Right, just imagine company with Neville.
Oh, cool, but he will be. Jeff Hendrick couldn't score on a brothel. No, he couldn't sit there. So we're going through our starting lineup again. So in goal, we think it's going to be Martin Dubravka, the back four of Tino Livramento, Fabian Chesven, Botman, and Lewis Hall. The midfield three of Sandro Tonali, Ellie Anderson, and Lewis Miley. And the attacking three of Jacob Murphy, Anthony Gordon, and Alexander Isak. So again, it's a decent lineup, but Eddie Howe, we believe, is going to rotate for tomorrow as well, because again, we got Burnley on Saturday as well. So, sorry for my language today. That's no problem, Lewis. Of course, we'll be having the laughs on Friday as well. So, I might have to do the preview as well on Friday for Burnley as well, because would be doing the match review on the Thursday as well.
So I'm missing the preview as well.
Oh, yes, because it's your birthday, aren't you? And you're doing stuff. Got the Heat on the telly, still 1-0. That's good to see that Gators are winning still. So, there you are. But so far, is it 1-0 Burnley, Martin, against Salford?
No, 3-0.
3-0?
No.
Wow. It is. There you are.
Yeah, I'm just like, I think Doku will start tomorrow looking at it. Just realised Doku got subbed at the 49th minute on Saturday. So he'll be fresh. Yeah, I've got a feeling he might end up just going strong 11 in the end, and we'll be like, all right.
Would you prefer Dubravka, Karius in goal, says Coffee? Who would you prefer, Mason? Would you prefer Karius, but we think he is going to go with Dubravka?
Honestly, I prefer Karius, but I know I'll start Dubravka tomorrow.
Karius for me. I'm still a bit annoyed. Dubravka went to Man United last season, got a Carabao winner medal. He did. Doku looks impressive, says Clarkey. Does.
Very impressive.
And he says he can see Grealish starting as well.
Yeah, that's been confirmed. Grealish and Phillips both going to start, definitely.
Yeah. Because again, so you say Grealish will need the minutes if he's come back from injury.
Yeah,
as well.
He's literally played 10 minutes on Saturday. He got injured in the Community Shield, but was originally on tour, so he just had no minutes at all. But it'd be intriguing to see what he does with Doku, whether he plays him on the right. And, the more I keep saying it, I'm like, I don't know. I've got a feeling Foden now starts. I don't know what he's going to do. This is mad. Like I said to you, this is why I couldn't nail down 11 yesterday, Pete. Because we've got nobody. We sold all our EDS in the summer.
You did, yes.
We made 120 odd million out of it. So
my Mike says, Martin, do us all a favour, hammer them Scousers.
Always do.
And the team in red as well, hopefully, in Salford as well.
That depends if they have the help from the referee.
I've got to say that, going back to that game at Old Trafford, I mean, that was a well and truly...
I'm still not over that. Not having that decision in the World of Sundays.
I'm sorry, but that's offside all day long.
Yeah. It's Old Trafford, innit? It's the swamp. They always get the decisions. No, I mean, what I'm looking forward to is a really good open game tomorrow. And I think it will be because neither team's under pressure tomorrow.
No.
I think both teams are just going to go out and enjoy it.
Yep.
You're sold out. We're sold out. I think it's going to be a real cracking game. I understand why the Carabao didn't redo the draw because they'd already chosen it for TV. So they weren't going to take that away.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be a really good game out tomorrow as well. So
if we win tomorrow, we'll have a derby because Middlesbrough win.
Are they win another?
No, we'll hopefully we'll get a derby.
When is the draw? Has the draw been done?
It'll be, is it tomorrow?
We'd have to probably after the game tomorrow at our place.
Are you doing a show after the game? Well, I'll be doing fan reactions and me quick thoughts after the game. So
doing a show after the game being midnight. We'll probably by the time we start the show.
It's because with it being a late kickoff, I'll not be back till late. Good to see Fire Stick is handy, says Mighty Mag. Yeah. Derby.
I'll come down and give you the city view, Pete, afterwards. Once I get down out of that stairs.
Just hopefully it's not penalties, Martin.
I enjoy going up St James's Park. I really enjoy it.
That's good. When was the last time you were up at St James's again?
2 years ago.
Which game was that one?
With you. I was up for when KDB scored that one goal.
Yeah.
I was up for not last season before. Obviously, then there was the pandemic season. No, I do tend to come up quite a lot.
Is that when you beat us 4-0 a couple of years ago as well?
There was one, remember just before Christmas, round about Christmas time, where we went top of the league. I think Diaz scored, if I remember.
I think that was when you beat us 4-0.
No, there's been some really cracking games up there. I think it's different with the cup because obviously we've got, I think it's 4,800 tomorrow.
That's it.
They'll add to the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. Are we playing Borough? That's if we'll get through and drawn against them. Good evening, Rolly. Hope you're well. Yes, Tony's live at 9 o'clock as well. And on It's All Black and White TV with Rolly. So do feel free to check out them after this show as well. We'll be wrapping up in just a few moments as well. So we'll get in the score predictions for tomorrow. So I'll start with you, Martin.
I'm literally throwing this out my hat. 2-1 Newcastle or 2-1 City. 2-1 either way to somebody.
Okay. Very interesting. Right, so we'll go with yours first, Mason. You've gone for 1-1, but Newcastle will win it on a penalty shootout. Martin's just like, no penalties. Penalties.
Getting home at 4 a.m. Just forget it.
Because I was watching bits of Steve Reeves fans forum yesterday, and a lot of them were saying we're going to get a draw, we're going to win on penalties, and I just thought, I've got a feeling that's going to happen. Because a lot of people on Steve Reeves forum, including Chippers, saying that we're going to win on penalties.
The fact is, penalties, my heart's always in my mouth nearly. I mean, I was like this when we played Palace because you know how at times we used to do shit in penalty shootouts. So,
I just can't give you a score because it's like you heard last night, Pete.
Yeah,
a lot of City fans are just like they're resigned to already going out of this.
4-1 either way. Score could go anyway. Interesting. Right, I'll go with mine. Score prediction for tomorrow. So I've gone 2-1 to Newcastle. I'm going to say Grealish for yous. And I'll say for us, I'm going to say Tonali and Anthony Gordon for us to get the goal.
At least you didn't say Isaac. Baz will be all over me.
I could have said Isaac.
No, Baz will be all over me if Isaac scores tomorrow.
Well, I've gone for Gordon to score again, and I'm going to go for Tonali because I think you'd be due. Hopefully, he's due another goal soon. So, agreed. Well, unfortunately, 1-0 City, but it could go either way, says Rowley. Yeah, it could do, but hopefully
Look at Wolfman's comment. Look at Wolfman's comment. Saying that I shouldn't take advice from Mr. Chippers.
I wonder what Chippers' big rant will be on this Friday show if he's on. So, there you are. Right, then, so we're going to start to draw the show to a close now. So, Martin, let us know where people can find you on your channel and social media, and what do you got planned coming up as well?
Mancunian Way. We did a show last night. We did our Newcastle preview last night with Gary and Pete, who came on, and our very own Rich. So yeah, that was good. There was a lot of resigned City fans to giving up on this competition, which was, again, very weird. And then we've got nothing now till Thursday when we'll do our post-match reaction. Obviously, tomorrow I will be up at St. James's Park for the game.
Yeah, hopefully we'll catch you there tomorrow, Martin, outside the game or after full time.
Yeah, I'll come and give you a fan cam, win or lose.
Yay! Why not? Sounds good. I don't think Chippers will rant if we lose to City. I don't think he will. Chippers,
I think you'll probably rant about Thomas Frank, probably.
By the way, off his comments spot on.
Which
about
one?
Rival teams. Every rival is begging we get beat tomorrow.
It's
quite funny.
That's it. I don't know what Chippers rant about. Yeah, but going back to Chippers' comment, what would he rant about this? Why do you think he's going to rant about Thomas Frank, though, Mason?
Because for what he said, for what he did to the PGM for kicking off after the game, saying it shouldn't have been a penalty, and obviously complaining to the PGMOL, which he did get his apology, the stupid Danish freak.
Sorry,
Pete, I will say what I have got coming up Thursday. There's going to be a rant on Mr. Goldbridge.
Right.
I'm watching that.
No, he came out with a comment, which went viral, that the Man United team never dominated English football like this City team are doing. So he's either not been a United fan as long as he really claims he's been, he really is a Forest fan, or he's got very selective memory. Because we're going to put it very straight how dominating United were in the 90s and early 2000s.
Okay, then.
When they won 7 out of 9 league titles.
Well, that'll be very interesting. Even Woohoo Petey fan cam with Martin, and he says, Woohoo Martin rant about Goldbridge. I'll be there to watch it. Oh, it'd be interesting to see because I can't take the guy seriously at all. I really can't.
I mean, I give him credit. He's made a career out of it and everything else, but don't come out with a load of garbage like that because you will get found out.
That's it. That's the main thing. So there you are. Well, then, guys, we are going to start to wrap up now. So again, please, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, remember to hit the thumbs up. Really, really important to smash those likes because it does keep us up those search results as does. So again, if you have enjoyed, remember to hit the thumbs up. Brand new at the channel, if you enjoy what I put out on the channel week in, week out, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so, and it does help me in the channel grow as well. So again, please remember to hit that subscribe button to help me this channel grow even further. And of course, that bell notification to let you know on the day whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video as well. And if you like to donate the channel, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member for just 99p, just hit the join button. If you are a member as well, you will be put into a prize draw as well. So yes, what we got coming up on the rest of the channel throughout the week. So I'll After the game, I'll be giving quick thoughts, and there'll be the fan reactions after the game as well. Thursday will be the match review and the player ratings, and Friday will be the preview to Burnley, and of course the Crazy Peelies Football Live show on Friday night as well. And Saturday we are playing Burnley, so be quick thoughts and fan reactions for that. And the Sunday will be the match review and the player ratings as well. So that's what we got coming out from the rest of the channel throughout the rest of the week. So make sure you stay tuned. Rachel, Peter, Mason, and Martin, cheers, Mighty Mag. There were Chelsea fans who wanted Potchard out. Yeah, I've seen it as well. Broke me headphones with some of the Rances coffee. Oh, Jesus. Well, guys, we shall see you all later. And let's see what happens tomorrow after full time, which team is going to go through. Fingers crossed this up, but we'll wait and see. And we'll see you later. Good night, everyone. Take care. Away the lads.